Hello, hi, how you doing? This is Robert Herbert. I'm President and CEO of the Atlanta Photographers Network, and you probably know me by now. I've done this several times, but not enough time to be an expert at it. You could, what they say, X is a has-been and a expert is a drip under pressure, you know. But it's my pleasure tonight to introduce you to a young lady that is so dynamic and everything that she does. I've been knowing her for the last 10 to 15 years, I think, and did not realize that it was that long. She is a mover and shaker in Atlanta. She is a doer. She makes things happen. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Miss Shantae Campbell.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hi, Shantae. Oh, I'm so excited that you're here tonight with us.
I'm honored to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime, anytime. We just got finished with a fantastic photo shoot.
So much fun.
We had fun and whatnot. So that's why you probably see us. We were hyped up.
That's right.
So what we're gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna stay hyped up just for y'all. Give you an idea what we do. But Shantae, why don't you tell us a little bit of something about you?
Okay. Well, as he said, my name is Shantae. I am originally from Detroit. I came here for school and also modeling, which brought me here. I have been with Mr. Robert and APN for 13 years to be exact. Got me in my early 20s. And we had an amazing connection. Us and the camera. We went all over Little Five Points, all over Atlanta, Piedmont Park. Oh my
name
God.
it, we've been there.
We've been there, and it's been a blast.
It's been a blast.
It's been a blast.
Right. And so, how did we hook up again?
So you were actually doing photography at a building that I was running,
Right.
and you end up going into one of the stores that I was running, and I just happened to be in there, just checking, making sure everything was together. And I looked, and I go, I know him, Mr. Robert.
Yes.
And he saw me, and we was like, "Oh my God, this is God. This is
Right.
God's
That's
doing."
right.
Because
That's
at the
right.
time, I actually wanted to reconnect with him, and he needed to reconnect with me. So
Exactly.
it just worked.
Exactly. And that was the start of something good, wonderful, and whatnot. And I am so excited to have met her because, believe it or not, like she said, it was God. I prayed for the first of the year for God to send me the people that I would need to further the business of APN, the Atlanta Photographers Network. And she was on the list and manifested herself to me, and we've been rolling ever since.
Ever since,
Right?
it's been good.
So, what do you see, Shantae? What do you see APN in the next 2 to 5 years?
Ooh. In 2 to 5 years. Well, seeing how we already did New York Fashion Week. Next year we're gonna be in Paris Fashion Week. I see us 100+ models. I think we're gonna be amazing. Photographers as well. We're gonna be on fire. Everybody is gonna wanna be with us. Obviously with my face on it too. So
Of course.
it's gonna be amazing. It's a lot of blessings coming.
A lot of blessings
Yes.
coming, and she will be in the core of it. Mr. Robert is really kind of depending on Miss Shantae to bring everything together, to make things happen. She's going to be the core of it. Mr. Robert's getting a little bit in age. Not saying that I'm going to stop, but I might slow down a little bit. But I know I can slow down with Miss Shantae at the helm, at the wheel.
Oh yeah. You know you've built such a great team and support. So, we got it.
Okay.
We got it. So he can sit down, but we don't want him to sit down. We still want him around. We need that energy. He don't get it twisted. He can take a little break, but not that long.
Well, I thank you, Shantae. Thank you, Shantae. So, this is an event that we did tonight, this meet and greet, and
Yes.
learn and shoot. We do this on the second Monday of every month.
Every month.
All right. Uh, how did you enjoy yourself? Did you?
Honestly, I really did. I really did. And JP that came, she did amazing. And we just had some great photographers. Everybody was working. We had our music.
Right. We got our music.
Yeah, so we had a great vibe. I really enjoyed it. But I enjoyed all of them. I enjoyed the last one too.
Okay.
Because each time is always a learning experience.
Exactly. And that's what we're about. We're about each one teach one, but learn something and meet somebody.
Absolutely.
We believe in fellowship.
Mhm.
I have been in this business now for about how long? It's been over 15 years.
Woo.
Yeah. And what I love about it is that I always meet somebody new. And when I
Mm.
least expect it, somebody new is going to come up and say, "Hi, I'm here. My name is so and so and so. Somebody sent
That's
me,
right.
or I saw it on social media,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to come in and be a part of it."
Yes.
And we can do that. So we are looking for people, quality people. Our motto is quality people, quality service for quality people,
Absolutely.
right? Our goal is to be your one-stop shop for all your photography needs, right? And we have a way to go, but we're all well on our way. And with Ms. Shante and several other people at the helm, there is no way that we cannot, I repeat, cannot make it.
Oh no.
Okay?
You put too much work in.
Well, and love,
Mm-hmm.
you
Absolutely. Well,
know.
that's why it's still here.
Yes. Because
Mm-hmm.
we love what we do. We love what we do, regardless of the situation. And everybody has situations.
Absolutely.
Situations are made to make you grow, make you stretch. I tell people all
Builds
the time,
character.
we are all built like a rubber band. We were
Ooh.
built to stretch,
I like that.
right? We were built to stretch.
That's right.
You put a rubber band on a table, it doesn't serve its purpose
That's right.
because that rubber band was built to stretch.
That's right.
And we are built to stretch.
I like that.
Well, thank you.
I do.
Very
Okay.
good. Okay.
Built to stretch.
Yes. So I don't know what else to say. I know this is a short one
Mm-hmm.
podcast or whatnot, but this is going to be a steady thing. Mishante will be doing a lot of the podcasts, right? I just wanted to introduce you to her. I just
Mm-hmm.
want you to actually see, to be in her presence. That, she will be handling a lot of the podcast. She is a people person, right? And she doesn't mind. She's like, I really like about Shante is we both like to talk.
We do. We do.
And the reason why we like to talk, why the Lord gave us a desire and a liking to talk, because we got something to say.
That's right.
You know,
We do.
we got something
Mm-hmm.
to say.
Mm-hmm.
And all we need, they say the worst thing in the world is have something to say, nobody listen.
Oh, I like that. I like that. And guess what? There is always someone willing to listen.
That's right.
It really is.
That's right. So
So I want to ask you a question because you
uh,
have been in the industry for a very long time, and I'm sure some viewers are out there with the same goals or mindset or the dream. So I want to know, what advice would you give to an up and coming artist, or not artist, but like someone who wants to create their own modeling agency or their photography, the network, everything? What would you give them to start off with? Like, what would you say?
well, that's easy. Um, if you're not already,
Mm-hmm.
become a dreamer.
Mm.
Become a dreamer. Now, I'm not talking about a person who walks around with their hair up in the air thing. No, have a dream, because you have to have a dream before you can make a dream come true,
Absolutely.
right? And dreamers are people who make things happen instead of
Mm.
waiting for them to happen.
That's right.
Dreamers see things before they materialize.
That's right.
You see,
Mm-hmm.
when I started this business, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had been in corporate America,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
for and been some good companies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Worked on Wall Street for Merrill Lynch,
That's right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Came to Atlanta, worked for
I
Coca
remember. I
Cola.
remember Coca-Cola. I
Remember
remember
Coca
Coca-Cola.
Cola?
Yes. Yes.
Retired from Coca Cola, and then went and you remember Singular?
Yes.
Why?
Oh my
Started with them,
God.
right? And they turned into AT&T,
AT&T.
and I was able to retire from both Singular and AT&T,
Oh, nice.
right? And then I'm sitting there and saying, all right, I'm 60 something years old.
Mm-hmm.
What am I going to do?
What's next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people would say, well, you ready to retire? But retirement to me never meant stop working.
Mm.
Retirement meant to me
Mm-hmm.
changing bosses.
I
Now
like
I
that.
was going to be my own boss.
That's right. That's
You
right.
see?
That's right.
Now I was going to be my own boss. And so the things that I learned in corporate America and in Wall Street and whatnot, I wanted to put them into practice. And one of my coworkers,
Mm-hmm.
right, she had a camera,
Mm-hmm.
and she wanted to sell me this camera,
Mm-hmm.
right,
Mm-hmm.
so she could upgrade to another camera.
Right.
And I paid $150 for this camera.
Ooh.
And it was digital. And it was a Canon.
Ooh,
Right?
that's a good one.
Yeah, it was digital.
That's a
Canon.
good one.
And for the last, I would say 3 months before I retired, sitting there waiting for retirement, I put my notice in and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
I learned that camera. I was taking pictures of everything on my desk,
Oh wow.
right?
Yeah.
From the paperclip holder to the paperclip
Yeah.
to the fax machine
Mhm.
to the computer. I was
Right.
just
Just
taking
testing
I
stuff.
was just learning that camera.
Uh-huh.
And so when I left, I didn't know what to do, but I knew that camera,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
I knew that camera. And so I was able to put it to good use. My first model, my very first model, her name was Nefertiti,
Oh,
right? She was a
okay.
beautiful young lady. I met her,
Mhm.
right? I met her in line at Publix.
Can be those places.
And she was so gorgeous. And one day I had to say to her,
Right. She had to be
yeah,
gorgeous.
yeah,
That's
she was
right.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
She was gorgeous. She was gorgeous. She was a fitness
Oh,
person too.
nice. Okay. Yeah. So
Yes,
she was in shape
she
too.
was in shape too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I said to her, "Oh, you're very pretty. Would you mind me taking a picture? I'm just learning photography and I need a model. Would you be one of my models?" And she said yes.
Wow. And
And our first shoot was at the Art Center on Peach,
nice. Oh, that was beautiful backgrounds.
outside.
Oh
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
right.
Uh-huh.
And so she became my model, right? So that's from there. I just kind of,
Mhm.
and then I wanted to teach somebody something, so I said I was going to teach them everything that I knew, which was not much. And then I met another young lady who was my usher at church,
Mm.
and she found out I was a photographer. Lisa, her name is Lisa Chapman. She is now the
Oh
direct.
yeah.
She's now the.
Lisa.
She is now director of our
Hey
film site,
Lisa.
right?
Yes, yes, yes. She's
And
amazing.
she asked me would I teach her photography. And I'm saying I don't know them that much, but what I know,
I'll
I will
teach.
teach you.
Mhm.
And now Lisa is one of the best photographers we have. Right? As
Wow.
a matter of fact, Lisa and Ms. Leslie, we sent her to New York because I couldn't go to New York for New York Fashion Week.
Right, right, right.
Lisa in New York went to New York, and
Oh, I know they did
and they
amazing.
did an
Oh, I
amazing
can't
job,
wait. I can't wait to see the pictures.
amazing
Yes.
job. So that's basically it. Just have
Mhm.
a dream, you
Have a
know.
dream.
Have a dream. If you have a dream, God will make. God don't give you dreams and then take them from you.
Sure doesn't.
He's
Mm-mm.
not an Indian giver. If you have a dream, and if it's from God, then it's His responsibility with your discipline and with your commitment to make that dream come true.
Mhm.
So whatever it is, whether it be photography, whether it be homemaking, whatever it is, you just have to have a dream.
Have a dream. That's deep because a lot of people don't, and then sometimes they put their dreams away or push it, or life gets them because life
Or
happens to
people, or
everyone,
people steal them.
or people steal them. Exactly.
There's dream
Yeah.
stealers.
And they lose their vision and everything
Mm-hmm.
like that. So get it together.
Mm-hmm.
Dream big, and whatever
Dream
you're
big.
dreaming, dream bigger than that
That's
because that's
right.
not big enough.
That's right.
You always aim for the stars. So if you land on the clouds, you still up. You're welcome.
I like that. I might use that. That's good.
Absolutely.
I love it. I
Absolutely.
love it. And the next thing I'm going to say on what I would do
Hmm.
is what my father told me the day before I left to come to Atlanta.
Hmm.
Now, I'm a city boy. When I say
Okay.
city boy, up in New York City,
Yeah.
and,
It's
New York,
different.
yeah, New York. They figure if you ain't heard about it, and that's another thing with that dream, you stick to it because when you put your dream out there, there's going to be some people that are going to tell you that you
Yeah.
can't do it.
Of course.
So
Hmm.
when I had decided to go to Atlanta, there's so many of my boys. What you going to Atlanta for? Ain't nothing happening down there. That old country down. You go down south where the country people are. But I knew I had to get out of New York. There was something,
That's right.
right? And so I said to my dad, I'm moving to New York. I'm moving to Atlanta in the morning. Is there anything that you need to tell me? Because my daddy was born in the South,
Gotcha.
right?
So he already know.
He already
Hmm.
knew, right? And he said to me, regardless of whatever you do, right, that this will take you anywhere in the world, right? Just make sure you do it with integrity.
Mm.
Use integrity. You know, do it right because it's right. You know, just do it. If you say you're going to do something,
Do it.
do it.
My mom told me that too. She said,
Right?
"Your word is your
Your
bond.
word is
Do
your
not
bond.
mess it up."
Oh yeah, and you're held accountable.
That's right.
You see,
Hmm.
and then he said, "Oh well, my daddy was a preacher, right?
Hmm.
So my daddy said, in the scripture it says, better not to make a vow than to make a vow and not keep
Mm. Okay.
it, right?
Yeah.
So I just say that to you. You use integrity in everything that you do,
I love that.
okay? And then you won't go wrong, okay?
You can't go wrong. Then you're genuine.
See?
I like that.
Right?
Oh, well, I hope that inspired and gave you guys a little bit more on what you need to do and how you can achieve it because everything is achievable. No matter what anyone tells you, never stop.
Never,
Never
never
stop.
quit. And I heard a gentleman say the other day, quitters never win and winners never quit.
Absolutely. Nothing beats a failure but a
I try.
trier.
Take the T off I can't and put it on try.
Ooh, I like that.
I got a lot of that. That's what got me through to the
Yeah.
point where I'm at right
Yeah,
now.
those technically to me, those are like affirmations. So
Yes.
that gets me through it. Like when I attended Clark, it was find a way or make one. So when life gets
Mm-hmm.
tough, when it gets hard, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna find a way or make one,
Mm-hmm.
and I always do.
Amen.
So
I'm
I
so
like
proud of
that.
you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank
You
you.
know, I'm so proud of you. So, with that being said, I think uh, is there anything else you want to say? Because, you know,
You already let them know the second Monday of every month.
right?
Also, it's free. We left that part out. It's free. Okay. You come here, you get your headshots, you have a great time, and it's free. Photographers, that's a different situation. But for the models, it's always free. So definitely have to throw that out there. Because we want to be packed out. I want to see lines wrapped around.
There you go.
That's the goal.
That's the
We're
goal.
going to take your dream and make it happen.
Sounds good to me. Sounds real good to me. Okay.
Like that.
All right. So, on behalf of the Atlanta Photographers Network and Shante,
Hi.
right, we want to tell you thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. We love you. We expect to see y'all in our next meet, greet, learn, and shoot. And contact us. You know, we're with the Atlanta Photographers Network. We have our website, and we're also on social media, Instagram and
And
Facebook,
Facebook.
and
Yes.
LinkedIn.
Ooh, and LinkedIn. Yep.
And LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, we're going to say goodnight to you and keep that dream alive.
Keep the dream alive. Good night, guys.
Good night.